Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is YLAM here. In today's crypto vlog, I'll definitely talk about the week that we just had because it is a bit interesting, and also what my strategy is going on for next week. And then I want to talk about the main topic, which is investing and crypto mining, because these two things are definitely interrelated. And I want to share with you my opinions on how you should think about these two things and the relationship between these two things. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you can see, I have the week pulled up right here. We started right around $9,000. We did have a peak over 10,000, almost getting to 11,000. So it was definitely rising up way too quickly. And then promptly that we had a nice correction right here in which it dropped down below 10,000. So overall, it was a very healthy gain for the week. But with this nice correction, we definitely saw some slowdowns in terms of what we're seeing. But that's overall a very good thing because we are still gaining and we are still continuing on that momentum. But what I would caution everybody right now, because of that correction and the slowdown in growth, you're definitely seeing things are at the peak of their price. So you got to be very careful on what you want to invest on, especially for this upcoming week. So for myself, as I always do, once we approach the peak, I definitely recommend taking out some of that profits and then getting into stable coins. For myself and my strategy in terms of how I want to invest, I really only trade in the top 3 currencies because, again, they are the staking currencies and I track them very often. So I know when to trade in and out and gain my small profits. And over time, because I do a lot of trading between these 4 currencies, I definitely can actually get a good momentum for actually increasing my profits. So if we jump over to DAI, as you can see throughout the whole week, I've been putting money back into DAI, and occasionally I will be putting some small investment out, but they will be relatively small because at this point, everything is expensive. So you got to be very cautious on what money you actually want to take out of your stable coins. Now, in terms of Bitcoin, I actually have been buying a little bit of Bitcoin, mostly because that $60,000 price point has been a really hard barrier for Bitcoin. So when you actually know what the peak is and what it's trying to break through, you can easily figure out when the dips are and when to buy those dips, because every single time it gets close to that $60,000 mark, it does dip back down, which is a good buying opportunity. Once we actually go above and sustain above 60,000, then you have to be cautious, because now we're going to have to reset how we think of buying Bitcoin if you are interested in increasing your holdings on Bitcoin right now. Now, getting on to the main topic of this vlog, which is investing and mining. This is something that comes up very often, especially when I talk about cryptocurrency. What I find is a lot of people like to talk about the pros and cons of crypto mining versus crypto investing. And this is something that I recommend that you fundamentally don't do, which is having both these philosophies as being opposing each other. Instead, what you should be thinking about is investing and mining, not investing versus mining. Because when it comes to your money and how you want to generate wealth, you want as much information as you can get so that you can get a clearer picture. So when you're investing, you definitely want to know at least the basics to mining. It's not very difficult to do. If you can buy a gaming computer, you can definitely learn about mining. If you're a crypto miner, you can definitely open an account and learn about investing. And again, fundamentally speaking, you definitely want to understand both sides. It's akin to having $100 on 2 tables and you ignoring $100 on the other table. This is definitely one of those bad ideas where people want the 2 communities to kind of oppose each other when they really should be working with each other, trying to understand the benefits of each community and really working together to build a better ecosystem for cryptocurrency. I definitely understand and feel the effects of the clickbait algorithm that these social media companies use, but you really shouldn't be falling into that trap when it comes to your money, because when you want to generate and sustain wealth, you need as much information as you can, and knowingly leaving information on the table when you can easily learn about it is going to cause you to make bad decisions. It's already a difficult process to generate and sustain wealth. So when it comes to things like your money, you definitely want to always erase the word verse and then add the word and, because you want to learn as much as possible how each side can actually synergize, because that's going to make it easier for you to generate wealth. For myself, I've been learning about my mining, and it's been a very good experience. And it's definitely something that I missed the first time around when the cryptocurrency boom was coming. But when I saw it happening again in December, I was already late to the train, but I definitely wanted to be on board and definitely want to learn about it. And it's given me a lot of different ideas on how to actually generate wealth in cryptocurrency. And it's definitely something I would recommend if you're a long-time investor. If you're a long-time crypto miner, I definitely think that you should actually learn about investing, because if you're just holding one source of cryptocurrency, again, you're leaving a lot of opportunity on the table, but you also learn about diversifying and really protecting the wealth that you've already generated, because we all know that cryptocurrency is currently booming right now, but that bubble could pop. And if it does, you definitely want to have strategies and plans in place on how you're going to protect that wealth through any type of decline in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Anyhow, that's all I wanted to talk about this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.